Say about that. Did you have anything else to say about the Rick
Nah,
Ross joint?
that's it.
All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about LeBron and the Lakers. You want to talk about that? Or
Congratulations on that sweep, Nick. Congratulations on that sweep.
Sweet. The sweepstakes.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, they got swept. Man, the Lakers, man, by the Nuggets, man. I said, damn.
I'll be honest. I like Kwame Brown's take on it.
Yeah.
But it's really what a lot of people are saying. Like a lot of people, I'm not much of a basketball person. I'll be honest with you. I think I kind of fell out of love with the league when Jordan left. I'll be honest with you. I'm just one of those guys.
Yeah.
You can call me like, man, Howie, the people that play better, But the thing of it is, it's like, the people that comparing him to Jordan, like, oh, he got all this and he made all these stats. Yeah, he got stats, and yeah, he been in there. It's like, oh yeah, he got the most points scored. Like, well, nigga, if I was in there since I was like goddamn like 1983,
right?
Until now, yeah, I have points like a motherfucker too.
Exactly.
But yeah,
he did it long enough.
I'm saying, man, like he like someone was saying, like he's really the last of that class, like 2003, the 2003 class, like that's pretty much it. And my thing of it is this is like, I just think he should just, take it, get out, because what he's gonna do now, thankfully Jordan had enough iconic stuff for the Bulls. Because he really could have tarnished his legacy with the Wizards. But the thing of it is, the Wizards, during that time, like, you didn't have, like, the social media and things like that. So, and then on top of that, luckily, he kind of got out, before it got too crazy. But yeah, like, you're 40 now. I don't think you're going to be able to get. Because that's the thing too. He's not even on Kobe's list.
Right.
Or honestly, let's be real, man. Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan got 5 rings.
Yeah.
Just like Kobe.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about Tim, boy.
Yeah, you gotta talk about that.
Yeah. So but the thing of it is, what Kwame said is like, on the game, they should have got younger people in there to actually attack. And that's the thing, is like, now I think the narrative's going to change. And the way I was looking at it, especially I ain't like following, but with the Lakers and the Celtics being in, I thought that was, because, they always come to clash. Right. I thought that was going to be the narrative.
Yeah.
But evidently, it's not going to be the case. I'm thinking it's going to be Denver and Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, man. But I feel bad because LeBron is a dope player, man. He's one of the top players in the league. But it's hard when you see somebody like that get swept. I give him a lot of credit because he's come a long way. You know what I mean? But he has been playing for over 20 years. When Jordan played, he played for what? 13, 15 years, something like that?
Well, Jordan played in, he started in 81.
Was it 81? Okay.
Yeah, he didn't really get any wins until like 91.
Uh-huh.
But they've been consecutive with the 3, because that's another thing too. They was like, well, what I'm saying, Jordan didn't really get any wins until 90. That's true.
Yeah.
But he's been consistent.
Right.
91, 92, 93, he left.
Yeah.
And then he came back 96, 97, 98 and got the 3-peat again.
Yeah.
And then he retired. So, I think Jordan, as far as the basketball player, I think what makes him the greatest, and even he said it himself, he wasn't the greatest. He even said it himself, he wasn't the greatest. He looked up to the Dr. J's and all that. of his time. But I think what made him great was the fact that he technically saved it. He saved the NBA. He made the NBA the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I was kind of like you. I kind of got out of the NBA when people like him left. When I'll put it like this: all the people from the original USA Dream Team, once they started getting out of the game, that's when I kind of got out of it. When you started getting like Patrick Ewing is out, you know what I mean? Barkley's out, Jordan's out, you know what I mean? Larry Johnson is out. You know, once all of them started retiring, it was just like, it wasn't even fun for me no more. But you know, I don't think anybody could beat them at their peak. That first Dream Team, I don't think there's a team that could beat them at their peak. Because I mean, all of them was the best at what they did. You know what I mean? You had the best centers in the world. You had the best point guards. You know what I mean? You had all of these best. And, you know, nowadays you got a lot of good ones, but if you could put them up against at their peak, man, listen.
Well, and that's the thing, too. It is good. This kind of goes back to the white man can't jump. And I think the thing about this generation that the other generation had was a sense of integrity. A sense of, like, commitment. Like, it was different, man. Like, you kind of felt it. Like, people, like, when you see, like, a professional athlete, you can tell, like, oh, this dude work. You know, he do what he got to do to get there. He does it. He ain't just there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he does the, like, whatever, how many push-ups he need to do. He does the, you know what I'm saying? He does all this stuff. He does a lot of, you know, cardio, this, that, you know, lot of stuff to be in shape. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the thing. I think a lot of that, you know, in that era was just prevalent. But now, hell, you even got people in the NBA looking like me up there trying to run up down the court. Like, man, my man ain't got no, like, people ain't in shape. You know, they coming out here looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfucking grimace from like motherfucking McDonald's got a hamburger like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But it's just, that's the thing, man. It's like it was a tap, but now people are so sensitive about feelings and getting hurt, so now people just do whatever. And it wasn't, you know, it ain't no guidance or no tough parameters to kind of keep things in checks to produce champions.
Right.
And going back to LeBron, everybody wanted to rally around about LeBron because, like, oh, he's this, he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want, I guess, this generation and the people, the powers be want sort of a, like, champion figure so bad. Right. And they're trying to make him a champion figure. Yeah. And it's like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. And that's no disrespect for LeBron. Hell, he could probably, I know he could bust my ass right now.
Right.
But I ain't no professional player. I'm just, I'm just fat dude and, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this, though. Do you think, there's a lot of people throwing this out in the air, do you think LeBron should go ahead and retire, or do you think he should keep playing a little more?
Nah, he need to retire. He need to retire. He's going to tarnish his legacy. He pretty much did that with this sweep. Even like old buddy with the other game and bust his ass, talking about, nah, man, he old. He came out and said it. He old. These young kids is hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
They got that energy. So they coming out there.
I mean, if it were me, if I were LeBron, I would consider retiring, but I probably wouldn't do it. I would probably feel bad because you don't want to retire after getting swept like that. You don't want to go. You at least want to go out saying I had a good season and I didn't end off getting swept. So for me, I would probably say, let me play one more season. Let me just see if I can fix this, you know, so I don't go out at least on a sweep. To me, but that's how I would do, because I would be more disappointed in myself if I had to go out after that saying, yeah, it's time for me to retire because they whooped our ass. You know what I mean?
Well, what happened? They pull out the broom again.
That's true.
Somebody get that true. Out again.
Somebody might pull it out again.
And that's the thing too. What Kwame was talking about. The coaching that Kwame, even is like shit. You can say what you want to say about Kwame Brown as far as him being a bust. I get that. I understand that. But he also understood that certain coaches ain't gonna just put you out there just because of who you are. Exactly. He said if Phil Jackson was out there, if Phil Jackson was a part of that team, he wouldn't put LeBron out there. He'd put the young cats out there. Maybe put LeBron out there, to maybe facilitate a couple of things, but he wouldn't put him out there to try to attack. Because everybody, and that's another thing too, everybody see what LeBron does.
Mm-hmm.
You see what everybody done studied.
Yep, that's very true. That's very true. So yeah.
But yeah, we didn't mean to make this a sports show. I just,
but LeBron is he's into hip hop, so I like that,
Yeah, I respected that, but what I'm saying, I respect the other stuff he does, like the school stuff. But
yeah,
man, got that quickie sweet. They pulled the broom. They pulled the mop out.
They pulled the Sandman broom out on them.
Push them niggas to the side.
So yeah, man, but still shout out to LeBron. He ain't the greatest, but he's he earned his spot up there, in the game, But the only other thing we were going to talk about today was the Cleopatra documentary or docu-series, but I think we're going to hold off on that until next week because Howie didn't get a chance to get.
Oh no, we need to also talk about the Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that real quick. Yeah, let's talk about Jamie Foxx because you were saying a lot of people are saying that Puffy, was kind of behind the scene. Well, I'll let you go ahead and.
From what I understand, I'm not saying this happened, but people know how P. Diddy sometimes moves when it comes to certain things. Allegedly, let me put that because I don't want this thing to come from and it's going to come from me. But from what I understand, Jamie Foxx started, speaking a lot of truth and kind of questioning things.
Yeah.
He would also bring his camcorder into like a lot of Diddy's parties. Diddy didn't want that. I mean, because of the stuff that
like
Diddy partake.
He don't want anybody know what he do in his secret life.
Yeah. So I think they were saying that he, Jamie Foxx had, scars and things on his face. It wasn't just that he had, what he had, like in the when he went to the hospital, the stroke or whatnot, or whatever they said that he was in. It wasn't just that. Like he actually had lacerations.
Wow.
So I don't know. I can't come out here and say like, oh, Puffy did that shit.
Right.
Because I don't have proof. Just like, what I'm saying? Just like he come up here and said he beat Hype Williams' ass.
Right.
I don't believe that shit at all. Because Hype Williams was a big motherfucker back in those days.
Right. I don't believe that.
Yeah, me and a friend back in the day, he like, yeah, man, I think Puffy got somebody, he got like 10 dudes to whoop his ass. And he probably did.
Right.
And Diddy, he'd be like, yeah, man, I want you to come up here, take care of my light work.
Right.
Take that. Somebody care. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, even like with Jadakiss and cause they were trying to get their little money from Puffy, not to call it little money, but shoot. They even like, look, we can't go up there. You got a whole fucking army. The whole fucking fucking army waiting for us. Nah, man, y'all come down here. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Puffy, we can't get down there. Right. You got a whole fucking army, man. You gotta get it.
Right.
Horrible impressions today. Horrible impressions, everybody. just wait till you get famous. I'm gonna fuck up your voice too.
Yeah. It's weird because Puffy's always, a lot of people say that he's behind the scenes connected to a lot of things, like when Tupac got shot in Quad Studios, that first shooting.
Yeah.
A lot of people felt like Puff was part of it because I don't think Big had anything to do with it, but they were saying that Puff was there when Tupac entered the building, and Andre Harrell was there, and they said that Puff was kind of acting strange, like he was just talking secretive over in the corner, like that kind of thing. And so it's like it's always this controversial stuff about him. It's like, dang, are you really into that shit where you just conspire or behind the scenes and you calling shots and shit like that? He did say I call all the shots in one of his songs before, So I don't know, man. I hope not. I hope it's not like that, man. I hope he's not one of them types that, if you rub him the wrong way, he put a hit out on you or something,
That's why I said allegedly. Allegedly. Because I don't want that nigga to come out here and try to,
Right. I don't know that part.
Yeah, I can't have it.
Brother Love. We love you, Brother Love.
I don't want no problem.
Right. We want nothing to do with that. No problems. We just talking.
We just talking shit. We just talking shit. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, but we just talking shit.
But and our condolences, not condolences, but our well wishes are with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
because he's still struggling. I mean, we don't know the whole situation. But he's supposedly not in the hospital. He's just been doing like rehab and being at home and trying to get himself back together. But the family is not really putting a lot of information out there, which is good because that's nobody's business.
Yeah.
Once he's back, in good health, maybe he'll feel like talking about it then. But until then, we just need to wait, mind our own fucking business until we told otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's good too. Protection of not only just him but the family. I mean,
right?
Because you don't know what other feathers he's ruffled.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like Puff, that's the thing, man. Puff got like a lot of connections. He got like a lot of connections. Up top. I mean, I ain't gonna say like a lot, but they pretty much select him because they he does what's asked of him. So that's why he moves the way he moves. I'll just put it like that. Yeah.
Allegedly, we'll keep it allegedly. But we'll see, man. The most important thing is, Jamie Foxx. We can't really.
Yeah.
We don't know too much about Puff. We just know speculation. But I hope to see Jamie Foxx get back into good health. I hope it's not as serious as we think it is, and hopefully it's just something that he needs to take some time and get himself back together. So we'll see. But he's got a show that he does that he hasn't been able to do. What is it called? It just came on last night.
You're talking about Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. Don't Forget the Lyrics, I think.
Oh, okay.
With him and his daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter's a DJ. So the new season started yesterday. And he got Nick Cannon to stand in to replace him. Yeah. So I know he's anxious to get back to work. Shout out to Nick Cannon. I mean, he's cool, but I know Jamie's just like trying to get himself back out there because he got a lot going on. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So we'll see. But I think that's pretty much it, man. Did you have anything else you want to drop before we wrap it up?
That's it, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
Brothers and sisters, we need funds allocated so we can build the school.
The school. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, y'all send your donations in. We're going to put the link on the screen.
And then if you win the 127th caller, get them new disco draws. I'm just saying that shit because I was saying like ultramagnetic MCs.
Right.
I was like, one of the shit some of the albums like, yeah, you can be the 102nd caller and get them brand new disco pants.
Exactly, man. Shout out to Ultramagnetic. Yeah, that was my group from back in the day. But yeah, man, for episode 243, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howard.